All right. I was going to try and just set this up, but it looks like it's not going to cooperate. So I'll do a little bit more of a vlog style. I usually drive one-handed anyway, courtesy of learning how to drive from my father. He's a very good driver. He learned how to drive stick shift, and he said something to the effect of, if you want to be a man, you got to drive one-handed. Probably not, but anyway, today I just wanted to talk about the importance of attitude, and this is not really me like preaching you need to have a better attitude, but it's more of like just reflecting on an experience I had today, because I was practically doing the same thing today for work that I did yesterday. Both times, not a super good time. Like I'm spending a lot of time outside right now, doing snow removal, just doing things that inherently are not fun when it's cold. I typically like manual labor, so it's fine. But when it's cold, sometimes the last thing you want to do at 5 o'clock in the morning is go outside and move snow. Like, come on. But today, I guess, I don't know. I went in with a little bit different approach, where like I kind of knew that I was going to be doing stuff that's not as fun, but I just kind of had the mentality of like, yeah, it's not going to be as fun, but I'm still going to work hard and still going to own what I do. Kind of talking about ownership yesterday. I'm going to own what I do, own my work, and take a little bit of pride in it, even if it's something as nonsensical as moving snow. And today is actually a lot better. Like, this is a lesson that I had learned a million times over, but kind of translating that to the gym, I was thinking today, I'm like, what am I hitting today? Oh yeah, legs. And then I'm like, dang, legs. And then I immediately stopped myself. I'm like, nah, yeah, legs, let's go. Because legs is, I enjoy legs probably more than the average person. But don't get me wrong, training legs kind of sucks. Like, you do a really heavy set of Bulgarian split squats. That gets me sweating, gets me my heart beating more than any cardio that I do. And I like to do the sprints and run fast for semi long distance. If you count a mile as long distance, then we're in the same boat there. If you're like, oh, long distance isn't anything other than 7 miles, we're not the same build for sure. Either that or you're just insane, but I don't know. But yeah, long story short, I feel like my attitude was just a lot better today than it was yesterday, and it made my day go by a lot faster, and it was just a lot more pleasant. And I just feel like that's something that I can work on. It's just like, when I feel like I have a bad attitude, just change it. And the sooner you change it, the sooner it's going to be better. Something else that I was thinking about is just patience. I feel like for goal-oriented people, or people that like to make goals, being patient can kind of be hard, because you just want to like achieve your goal and move on to the next thing, move on to the next stage. But it's important to like trust the process. I was thinking about this last night on my way home. I didn't end up recording that, but I did kind of record some stuff in my personal journal, just about how, like, you just gotta trust the process, man. You gotta be content with being where you're at and happy with where you're at, regardless of what the future may hold, because you only get to do right now, you know? My boss was actually talking to me about that, like, we're just talking about how when I get to the eventual point in my career that I'm aiming for, I'll look back on days like today and I'll miss it. And I feel like that's a common thing. I'm pretty sure there's like multiple songs about how you're gonna miss wherever you're currently at. Like, it's not a new concept, but I feel like it's exactly what I needed to hear, you know, because I'm just in a very like goal-driven mindset, and it can just be hard to like not see those results that I'm aiming for immediately. And so that's something that I'm kind of like trying to work on. It's like, how can I not necessarily be more patient, because that's something you kind of gain more with time, ironically, than with like actively working. But how can I change my mentality a little bit to appreciate where I'm at? But yeah, that's it. I feel like these videos are gonna be kind of short. When I'm just going to my gym here, because the traffic's died down a lot since the school year started back up. I honestly, I was a little worried, because when school started back up in January, it was just 15 minutes to get across town, man. Like, it was not a good time driving out here, but no, it's not too bad. So, speaking of being grateful for where I'm at, I'm just getting to the gym here. I posted on my Instagram yesterday a story, or not a story, a reel about how I'm gonna gatekeep my physique until I'm at 5% body fat. I'm on masked BF percentage, or she asked something to that effect, 5% maybe. But yeah, I was talking about body fat there. I was using slang. But yeah, so I'm currently at like 11%, 10%, depending on which way you measure. I think I'm going to go with the Navy measurement style, because it seems to be the most legitimate for like a bodybuilding standpoint. I'm definitely not using the BMI oriented one, because the BMI oriented one has no way to gauge muscle mass. So if you have any sort of like additional muscle mass, then it's just gonna shoot you way over. Not that I'm like super anti BMI, because I still think that the heart doctors kind of knew what they were talking about when they were discussing how much mass your heart could hold. But I think it's just not an end-all be-all statistic, I guess. But anyways, if I don't catch you after the gym, peace out.